You know, we had the debate watch party, and I know y'all have seen and we had discussed about Trump saying that the Haitians was eating cats and dogs and gerbils and guinea pigs and bunny rabbits and people's pets and stuff. Well, Vice President J.D. Vance, Trump's running mate, decides to go on CNN, and he said he was going to stick beside it, even though people have been coming out saying that it's not true about the Haitians eating the dogs and cats. J.D. Vance found a hill that he wants to be buried on. Child, run it.
Now these people are suffering. That's what I'm focused on, Dana.
Senator, I have to go through several things that you just said. First of all, the Clark County Sheriff and the Ohio Department of Natural Resources reviewed 11 months of 911 calls. They only identified 2 instances of people alleging Haitians were taking geese out of parks. They found 0 evidence to substantiate those claims. Also, other evidence that you have talked about, even you've retweeted alleged evidence, are unsourced social media videos from a different city, apparently no connection to Haitians. And this is from a conservative activist who offered a $5,000 reward for such things. And then going just backly to the schools and the hospitals and so forth being overwhelmed, nobody is disputing that the town of Springfield, Ohio needs help. But you're not just a bystander, you're the senator from Ohio. So instead of saying things that are wrong and actually causing the hospitals, the schools, the government buildings to be evacuated because of bomb threats, because of the cats and dogs thing, why not actually be constructive in helping to better integrate them into the community? Because there are a lot of employers there who say that the Haitian workers are helping fill jobs that they need desperately filled.
Dana, first of all, let me just respond to a couple of things that you said, but I want to start with something that you said, which I think is frankly disgusting and is more appropriate for a Democratic propagandist than it is for an American journalist. There is nothing that I have said that has led to threats against these hospitals. These hospitals, the bomb threats and so forth, it's disgusting. The violence is disgusting. We condemn it. We condemn all violence.
Senator, this happened after you and President Trump were on the debate stage, said that cats and dogs were being eaten.
You asked a question, Dana, and I'm going to go ahead and answer it. What we have said is that
Dana said that she don't have time for your foolishness. Dana said, what you're not going to do is sit up here and lie in my face. Your running mate got in front of 60 million people and said that Haitians in Ohio was eating cats and dogs. And now you saying that y'all don't have nothing to do with the bomb threats. They started sending the bomb threats into the government buildings and into the hospitals because your running mate said that they was eating cats and dogs. So you mean to tell me that not only do you not have to worry about the Haitians eating your cats and dogs in Ohio, but the Haitians is doing the jobs that y'all don't want to do in Ohio? JD Vance, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to run for vice president.
This stuff until Donald Trump and I start talking about cat memes. If I have to, create stories so that the American media actually pays attention to the suffering of the American people, then that's what I'm going to do, Dana, because you guys are completely letting Kamala Harris coast. You had one interview with her. You talk about pushing back against me, Dana. You didn't push back against the fact that she cast the deciding vote on the Inflation Reduction Act, which is why a lot of Americans can't afford food and housing.
You just said that you're creating
a story.
About
public policy.
Sir, you just said that you're creating the story.
What's that, Dana?
You just said that this is a story that you created. So then the eating dogs and cats thing is not
We are
accurate.
creating, Dana, it comes from first.
Dana caught him up, didn't he? Dana caught him up. Dana caught it when he had that Freudian slip and said that he had made up this story about Ohio, where he's the senator. And if they've been eating dogs and cats so rampant in Ohio as the senator, why are you just talking about it, JD Vance? What I said, get somebody else to do it.
You accused me of causing a bomb threat. Doesn't that mean you should shut up about the residents of Springfield? Don't you realize you're engaged in basic propaganda to silence the concerns of American citizens?
I was quoting the actual mayor of Springfield, Ohio, begging after the bomb threats, begging federal officials, to please stop putting negative attention on his city. And I'm not talking about the policies. I'm not talking about the very real challenges that Springfield has. I'm talking about baseless rumors about Haitians eating dogs and cats. And that, after that was said on a debate stage, that is when these bomb threats started. And that is a fact. Senator, I just want to move on. I have two other quick issues separate from this.
She said she just want to move on. She didn't embarrass you enough. JD, these was not the words that was coming out of her mouth. These was words that she was repeating that came out of the mayor of Springfield's mouth. The mayor that works under you that requested that you stop talking about Springfield because you are lying about Springfield. Honey, mind you, they be having Ku Klux Klan rallies in Springfield, but they worried about the Haitians. I don't know no Haitian. I ain't never seen a Haitian that's been part of the Klux. I ain't never seen a Haitian that's been part of the Ku Klux, JD. Then Dana said she wanted to move on. Let's see if JD lets her move on.
Okay, if you have somebody you want to tell us about who has proof that somebody ate their cat, of course we want to hear that. We certainly have had no evidence that that is actually something that happened. And I just want to say, I have not accused you of anything. I am quoting the mayor who said, after these bomb threats, federal politicians are negatively spinning our city. They need to know they are hurting our city. It was their words that did it. Okay? That I'm quoting him, and it seems to be a cause and effect.
Cause and effect. The cause, JD Vance and Trump. The effect, hurting Springfield. So you mean to tell me that it's not the Haitians that are hurting Springfield, it's JD Vance and Trump? They hurting Springfield, yo. Dana was not here for. I never thought I would see the day where we is on CNN actually talking about people eating cats and dogs during the presidential election. One of the most important presidential elections of this country's history. And we talk about people eating cats and dogs. Honey, that's why I ain't even made no content about this, honey, because it's a fool. Child. Meanwhile, one of the residents who claimed that her cat was eaten, she apologizes. The cat wasn't eaten. It was in the basement. Now, my question is, how long was the cat in the basement? Because cats can't go longer than 48 hours without water before they start to be impaired. What was your cat eating and drinking in the basement, and how long was the cat in there? You know what I'm thinking it is, Trump supporter? I'm thinking the cat was never in the basement. I'm thinking that you just made that up. And I'm thinking that you was thinking that nobody would have ever believed you. But somehow it ended up on the presidential debate stage in 2024. I told y'all I can't make this up. And I don't have to. Get somebody else to do it. I mean, get somebody else to vote for a candidate, honey, because she done lost her whiskers.
Crackers, 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 crackers. You know, you can't trust these crackers. You gotta really watch out.
Gotta watch. You gotta watch with both eyes. Hawk vision, hawk eye, eagle eye. You got to be on them. You got to really be on them. You got to really be on them, honey. And just a reminder of what your girl said.
Leaders. And this bitch, former president, yeah, I guess, invited.
We all knew what you wanted to say, Madam Vice President. Don't worry. We all said it for you. We understand the assignment. Something that wasn't on my bingo card for 2024. Kaya actually using her powers for good. This is a message that Kaya had to Donald Trump.
Joke's on you, floaters. Now go float your orange, white, bad, spray tan, having ass on down the river with a hanky panky with a bullfrog jump from bank to bank and take your manly looking immigrant ass wife back to wherever you found her whoring ass from, because we the people are snatching her green card back and she's never to be seen or to return to the U.S. again. Ooh. Along with your ugly, fugly ass children in that order. Gag order, you niggas is out of order. This is the case of somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. Kamala! Ooh, word on the curve, Donald Duck, Chester Cheeto looking ass still mad. And we still gagging. Because he got to get the fuck out the White House. Gag order, let's talk about order. Now his coon ass supporters want to hate and act like Kamala Harris ain't black and want to sling teas on how she used to sling Puss on Motel Williams like we give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if she was slinging Puss on Montel Jordan. This is how we do. And she ain't going nowhere, bitch. We the people say, how much blacker can you get? Now you motherfuckers want to dig up her birth certificate and act like she's a saltine cracker. Gotta go to let's talk about the order. Her mammy is Indian, Asian, and her pappy is black Jamaican. Sounds all black to me, Gag. To come through Georgia, come through Philly, come through Fulton County. Hell, her name is Kamala Harris. Ain't nothing blacker than that. Gag. To let's talk about the order. Y'all know any saltine crackers named Kamala Harris? I'll wait. Y'all know Kamala is a real nigga. That's Keisha Dope Bottom's cousin. Hell, Keisha, Kamala, same thing. You know Keisha called her people, made sure everybody in Fulton County voted for her cousin. Gag, let's talk about the order. What cracker you know name? Kamala Harris. Every nigga I know last name Harris is black as hell. Y'all motherfuckers always gotta find something to complain about. Complain about them next round of stimulus checks, bitch, that we still ain't got.
Ain't never get that second round of that stimmy, did we? Ain't never see that second round of that stimmy. And you know why? Because Donald Trump said no.